Welcome back to Taweelah Gang to another video. Thank you guys for your support so far. I do not care how low my views are. I am grateful that you are tuning in to Taweelah's world and you're hearing me speak because I do have a message out here and I do have a mission. And my mission is to inspire and hope that you all can be better and greater than me. Well, I am back today with another video. I did make some points in my notes to make sure I do not get off track. I am trying to be consistent as possible. Lord have mercy, something that got into my eye. All right, now, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Amen. Based on the topic of my video, you guys are well aware about what I'm about to get into, speaking on how the people that you may love and respect can easily convince you that you're not worth it. And that's not the case. It's similar to how, well, it is the dynamic of an abuser versus their victim. The abuser feels as though this person is not worth it and they take advantage of that and they harm them in any way. You guys know I mentioned this in my reintroduction video that there's an abuser always has someone to abuse. Sometimes they prey on the weakest person that they can find or vulnerable person or I think that everybody's strong, but people would prey on your vulnerability. That's a better way to put it because everybody's strong. Abusers just prey on people's vulnerability and sometimes they know that you're so strong and they will get you wrapped around their finger and they will break you down because they do not feel that they're worth it either. I remember growing up a lot when I made mistakes or what the people that raised me believed to be a mistake was, I was called stupid. I was always called out of my name. And it gets to a point, someone that you are supposed to be receiving care, love, comfort, and obviously raising you through this life from raising you in this life, a sense of a safe space is constantly telling you that you're not, constantly inflicting pain on you, letting you know that you're not worth it. It's going to get to a point you're going to believe that. But I am here today to let you know that you are worth it. You are worth everything that you can even imagine and even things that are beyond your imagination. I think that growing up, I based my worth off of how the people that raised me were feeling about me. When they felt low about me, I felt lower. When they felt happy about me, I felt happy. But it got to a point you got to sit back and really look into your life and make sure that you're one, okay, two, that you're living it for you. You can't live for what the people that raised you expected you to be or hope for what they wanted you to be. You have to look at yourself and really figure out who do you want to be. It's really mind-boggling, especially as an adult, that I can't imagine being the woman that I am today and the adult that understands so much. I can't imagine inflicting the type of pain that was inflicted upon me growing up. I can't imagine doing that. I can't imagine constantly calling my daughter out of her name. I can't imagine physically harming my daughter. I can't imagine not standing up for my daughter when she tells me X, Y, and Z happened to her. Y'all, I will be on CNN News. They will even put me on Al Jazeera. I will be all over. I will be if anybody harms my child. And I've been saying this, but it's not a joke. Even my siblings, I don't play about them. I do not play about them. If you got a problem with my siblings, you got a problem with me. But let's get back to my notes to make sure we're staying on track. So, this topic is extremely difficult and it's complex because, like I said earlier, damn, the people that are supposed to be giving me unconditional love are telling me that I'm not even worth it. I can't make a mistake. I can't breathe the wrong way. I can't walk the wrong way. Can't speak Yoruba the wrong way. Can't do nothing right to please them. So then you start measuring your worth by how the people that raised you feel about you, or how your partner feels about you, or how your friends feel about you. And I had a recent friend break up. It's not that I will always have love for that person and I'll always care, but not so much anymore. But I will always care a little bit. However, it made me question who I was. It made me question, am I truly a good person? And because of the bizarre statements that they were making about me, to me it's bizarre. And to me nobody can beat me. Like I said, it actually the breakup alternated my reality for a little bit, maybe a week or two. I was confused. But then who is anybody to tell you who you are? You have to know who you are. And when I, although, because, and that's another thing, that is another thing too. I value this person so much. So their opinion means so much to me that it alternated, their opinion mattered so much to me that it alternated my reality for a quick second. It only lasted 2 weeks. I'm good now. Hello. I know who I am. And that is what one of my friends was expressing to me. Was it yesterday or the day before? That one thing that she's proud of is the fact that I know who I am and I know who I want to be. That no matter what, I know who I am. So she's proud of that. That's a good feeling. It's not like you cannot accept criticism, but there is a way to give criticism with love, with grace. Even if you have to be stern, start off a little soft, get stern in the middle, wrap it up with softness again. Because you have to remind this person that you love them despite what they have done, especially if it sits with your morals. I'm not saying go sit up with a abuser or none. The way people talk to you, the way people treat you inadvertently shapes, and the way people treat you, the way people treat you can inadvertently shape your self-esteem. And that is what I'm really trying to get at. But you have to find worth within yourself. You have to find worth within who you are. You have to know who you are. Society sometimes talks down on individuality, but individuality is just as important as community. If you're not sure of who you are as an individual, you're going to get lost in community. You're going to get lost in society. There has been so many moments in my life where I have had insane encounters. I've been in insane situations and I could have gone on a different path. Could have been drugged up, could have started drinking, could have started smoking, could have taken off my hijab, could have started having intercourse, could have not gave a fuck. Could have stopped going to school. Could have everybody in my family. Could have lost who I was. Although in those moments, yes, I did lose who I was, but I had to remind myself of who I am and the promises that I made to myself when I was younger. I will never forget when I was 13 and I told myself that I will not be having intercourse with no man unless I am married, because I refuse to put my children through what I have been through. I refuse to have an unhealthy household. I refuse to let my daughter lie in her bed and cry alone and wipe her own tears and only have God to talk to about her problems. I need my daughter to be wrapped up under me and tell me, Mom, even at 26, Ma, this is hurting me and I need your help. And I am going to pack my stuff and I'm going to go help my daughter every time. I'm not going to go to sleep comfortably knowing my daughter don't want to talk to me. I'm not going to go to sleep comfortably knowing I can't even pick up the phone and call my daughter just to ask about her day. I'm not going to have 3 kids and not ever look for them. I'm just not doing that. I'm not putting my children through what they've been through, what I have been through. And their life will be full of grace, happiness. They're going to be active. My children are going to be great. And this is why it's hard for me to have more than 1 or 2 kids because of the things that I have been through. I feel as though raising children requires so much effort, time, patience, forgiveness, understanding, communication, that I can't just have a child and move like I don't have a child. I can't just have a child and think that everything's going to be smooth sailing. I got to be ready to put my all into my children. And that's a big thing for me. I got to be ready to do that. And that's why I cannot have intercourse, because I need to know that this person that I am starting my life with is going to be there for forever. I gotta, y'all don't know, I'm gonna have 1,000 people check out my husband. Proper background checks on him. Family dynamics also affect you, friendship dynamics also affect you. And I just really want to encourage everybody to search within themselves, find your worth, know your worth, and walk with it through this scary world that we live in, where even social media can convince you otherwise because you don't got the latest Birkin bag, or you don't got a Philippe, or you don't got the newest iPhone, or you don't got your own apartment, or you don't got a husband, or you don't got kids. Life is not only measured by what society tells you to accomplish. What do you want to accomplish as a person? Who do you want to be? What do you want for yourself? We got to know these things. We got to know. Another point I need to make. So, like I said, self awareness, right? what I just mentioned is self awareness. Then you have to build a positive self awareness. You have to make sure, reinforce within yourself that you know who you are and you walk forward with that, right? And then setting boundaries. Child, ask my mama. Me no care. You have to set boundaries. They may not like it. Your mama may not like it. Your daddy may not like it. Your best friend of 15 years may not like it. Your best friend of 40 years may not like it. Set your boundaries. No is no. We have to learn how to say no with a full stop. Stop over explaining yourself. I need to even know how to say no without a full stop. I say no and then I start explaining. Sometimes you do gotta explain, but a decent explanation. Don't over explain yourself, especially if the person is worthy of an explanation. And you do have to seek support. Talk with the friends that value you. Talk with your siblings that value you. Talk with the family members that value you as a person, see your worth, they see your light. I am so grateful for the people that see my light and they do not ask me to dim it. Instead, they encourage me to spread my light. If you face darkness before, light is going to come. So I just want to wrap this video up in a positive light and let you know that your worth is inherent and not dependent on the approval or actions of others. You are that girl, you are that boy, you are that person. You are who you are. And remember who you are. When people try to question your character, remember who you are. And I really do encourage everybody to embark on a journey of self discovery. And you have to build unshakable self worth, unshakable self awareness. People are always going to question you. They're always going to try to test you and be like, does Aisha really know that she is worth what she's feeling like? And when people ask me who I'm feeling like Taweelah, and you can't do nothing about it, you can't beat me. And it's not even me trying to be cocky. It's just me knowing who I am as a person. And when people can't stand by my boundaries, they can't see my self worth, I leave. Ask my mama. I leave. I don't play that. I'm not going to sit up here and try to convince you who I am when I know who I am. Because who are you feeling like? And I don't say that with the utmost respect. I say it with the utmost disrespect. Who are you feeling like? It's my world. That's why you tuned into Taweelah's world. I'm humble, but get into it and don't lose it, baby. And I just want to end this video by encouraging everyone to embark on their journey of self discovery and self awareness and understanding your worth. It may take some time, but you're going to get there, and there is light at the end of the road. Darkness doesn't last forever. This period of darkness or this period of uncertainty does not last forever. Light is always going to shine through, and you're going to feel it so deeply. And it's going to be like, oh my God, I really got here. So that's my message for today. I don't know. I feel like crying right now. So I'm going to get off this. And I don't know because I'm saying all of this now, but there was a point where I could not say none of this. I don't know. I don't think I want to cry, but I'm a little overwhelmed by my own message even because I know that I wasn't able to sit up here and say these words before, but now I am. So it's like, okay, girl, improvement, self-awareness. Hello. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I had a good time talking to y'all. Get into it and don't lose it, baby. Mwah. No bars.